think that Huda and Jeremiah is going to be the winners of Love Island season 7, and I'm just going to clock that early. So if you didn't know, now you know that Love Island USA is back, and I'm so excited, and I'm definitely over invested. This is Rain said that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you. So this video is going to be my first impressions and then what I think so far, because only been 2 episodes, and we're going to be talking about Jeremiah because I think Jeremiah is very handsome. He's very tall, great complexion, nice hair, nice teeth. I mean, the guy is fine. Okay, but he's my number 2. He's not my number 1, unfortunately, even though I am like a tall girly. Honestly, Ace is not number 1. I know he's so short. That's just sad. But I do like Jeremiah for Huda because at first glance, you would probably think that Jeremiah is a player because that's what I thought at first from day one. But when I see his interactions with Huda, I'm like, hold up, he's a lover boy. And it's so cute and it's so adorable. Like, he's literally putting all his eggs in one basket, which I think that you should do, especially when you have chemistry with someone. I feel like him and Huda have great chemistry. This is why I was telling you guys that I think that they're going to win. And that's just my girl. Like, I have my girls that I picked from day one, and Huda is just my girl. Period, point blank. I'm rocking with her, and I'm rocking with her and Jeremiah. And I don't know. I don't think that Ace may be a problem. I feel like he might try to creep in there somehow, but I don't think that Huda is going to let him in because she is looking for, a stepdaddy to her daughter. So I feel like Jeremiah kind of pretty much filled those shoes up of what she's looking for. And I don't think that she will risk it all for Ace because, he's giving player vibes. So are you guys rooting for Huda and Jeremiah? Who you guys think is going to win Love Island? Just go ahead and comment down below. Now let's get on Shelly. I think Shelly is very pretty. She's actually giving me like Haley Bailey vibes. She has like the same facial features, like a cute nose, the same eyes. She's definitely given Little Mermaid because everybody is literally obsessed with her for some type of reason. And I think she's very cute. She does have a nice personality. And I honestly feel like that she should have, took the guy that looks like a vampire, because he actually seems to be really interested in her. I never believed one bit that Austin was even interested because he just gave me like fake vibes. It's just something about him that just not authentic to me. And then I ended up being right because as soon as they had to gather up at the fireplace, he literally disappeared. Like, he was so concerned about her and vampire guy, and she was letting him know that she's still open to get to know other people the same way as he is. And then the next thing you know, he literally ran for the hills with Sierra, like that fast. Like, he was doing all that crying during the daytime, but as soon as it's time to gather up for the fire pit, you get a notification on your phone. You really get up out your chair and you go towards Sierra. That's crazy work. After all the things that you were saying, that's crazy. So I don't know. I'm pretty much done with Austin. I never liked him in the first place, and he's not cute. He's not cute to me. Maybe to somebody else. So yeah, like I already told you guys before, Ace is my number 1 choice. I mean, he just okay, let me stop. But I don't think that Shelly should trust Ace. I feel like that, he a little smooth with it. I don't feel like that, he's looking for something too serious. But, anything can happen on Love Island. He got to open up a little bit more. He got to get his feeling hurt, and you got to crack open his heart and eat it like an oyster. And then I feel like he'll be able to reveal a little bit more about himself. But I think Shelly is giving him a side eye because she did meet him before Love Island. So is giving conflict of interest. But I feel like that she'll be able to make the right decision. Now let's get on to Cardi B Jr., aka Yulissa, because she was on episode 1, but then she like kind of disappeared on episode 2. I don't know what's going on. I did try to look up a little bit, and it said that they told her to leave the show based on some old videos that resurfaced of her saying the N-word. So I guess, girl, Now let's go into my man. Okay, I'm not gonna claim him. I'm not claiming him. I'm not claiming him because he's a little toxic, and I'm doing better in 2025. Okay, when I pick out my television men. Okay, and it's not going to be Ace. It's not going to be him. I feel like I think he's waiting on his type. I don't really think that he has a type right now in the villa, and I think he's just waiting on that. I feel like if he gets what he wants, then we would actually get to see a different side of Ace. I feel like that he entertains the girls, but I don't feel like that they're like 100% his type. And I'm waiting for someone that, looks like my representation as well, because we haven't had any for like the last 3 seasons. But I feel like once he get what he wants, then he'll open up a bit. I'm just going to let this clip play because I really don't have anything nice to say about Austin. And I thought I clipped this clip out. So it's kind of, it's a little bit awkward. So I'm going to kind of, let him pass by. All right, so now we're going to get to Bella. Okay, I think Bella is cute. I think she's from Hawaii or something like that. Her family owns a coffee shop, but I'm so the thing about Bella is that, she's a beautiful girl and stuff like that, but I didn't like the way how she was taking everything personal with Nick. Like when Nick was telling her that he likes Sierra, the robot. I think Sierra is nuts. I'm sorry. She's nuts. But when he was telling her that he's interested in Sierra and she took it like a personal attack or something, like I literally seen her self-esteem like log off the chat, and I'm just like, girl, you're mad that he wants robotic Sierra? Like, Sierra would just give me the vibes that she will say and do anything, and she doesn't really mean anything that she says, but whoever's eating it up, she's selling dreams. And I feel like that Nick just bought it. But I feel like when Bella, she just took it way too personally on her self-esteem. And, she's going to have to, get her self-esteem game up, because it's going to be a whole lot of guys to answer the bill that say they like you on Wednesday. And on Friday, they're going to be like, I like somebody else, so she's just going to have to get used to it. Now, let's get to the great value Cordell, because no one's really saying or noticing that he is the great value of Cordell from last season. And yeah, he's not doing it for me. I don't like guys with long hair. I think I told you guys that on the last Love Island, because I have long hair. I don't date other people with long hair. Just too much shredded hair, throughout the house, and then like your shower gets clumped up with hair because we both, then like you used in my shampoo. Like, I just can't do it. And I'm not feeling Cordell Jr. I didn't ask for another, great value of Cordell. I wasn't really looking forward to it. And Alondria is also given like the great value of Serena too. So I'm just so confused. She's not really doing it for me. She's actually kind of like grossing me out a little bit on the episode 1, because she just kept sticking her tongue out in everybody's mouth during like the kisses, and I was honestly about to throw up. I'm not even gonna lie, I was gonna throw up, because I'm just like, you're literally, never mind. Yeah, she's just not my pick. She's just not my pick. Let's get on Nicholas, because he's not my type either. I don't think that he's just not my type. I'm just gonna leave it at that. He's just not for me, He's just not doing it for me. I feel like that if there's any other girl that comes into the villa, or anyone that's cuter than Sierra, he's going to drop her off where he found her. Now let's get into my girl Huda, because she's my number one pick. I always pick a girl in the villa, and I pick Huda. She's like a girl that I would hang with and talk to and stuff like that. And yeah, I think she's going to win. I think that she's going to win. I don't know why, I just have this feeling, but most of the time, I think I'll be right. Not all the time though, but most of the time I be right. Kinda. Was I right last season about who was going to win? I don't know. I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to go back and check, but I do think that Huda and Jeremiah is going to win. If they do not get separated in the villa, she will be the one that's going to take home. And then she has Jeremiah trained. Do you see that? She was training this man on national TV, and I picked it up. He picked it up. He is not going nowhere. She's going to have to be the one that switches up on him to make him move because he ain't leaving her.